Hey there, Scott Ewart here, and I'm here to talk about the Elevation Group being a scam, and I answer that question once and for all. So I heard from someone the other day that they thought the Elevation Group was a scam, and I guess there's some legitimacy to that impression. There are a lot of products and people out there that want to take your money. They know that you're going to buy it and never do anything with it, and they don't give you value and they don't have passion around what they're doing. They're really just out to make a quick buck. So, does the Elevation Group qualify then as a scam? Well, my answer is a definitive no. The Elevation Group is a huge value add to anyone who wants to learn how to become financially educated, like the rich, and how to implement strategies in a way that anyone at any financial level can do it. Now, I've been a member for a full year and I've gotten enormous value out of what I've learned. I've seen a 300% return on my investments and I have strategies in place to deal with the upcoming financial crisis. Do you? So let me give just a little bit of history of the Elevation Group. A year ago, December 2010, Mike Dillard launched many businesses, multimillionaire, launched the Elevation Group. And his goal was clear. He wanted to learn how to profit from today's economic chaos and then teach anyone that was willing to learn, how to profit the same way regardless of their financial situation. So the Elevation Group now has thousands of members worldwide, and Mike shares investing strategies and conversation that he's had with very wealthy people on all different subjects. So these conversations are published as lessons for Elevation Group members to absorb, and if they choose, adopt similar strategy for themselves. So in the first year alone, there were 16 life-changing, really, lessons in financial education, blog posts, reading lists that he published, stock portfolio overviews, and other activities for members. The Elevation Group content is set up as a journal. Mike Dillard wanted to learn what the rich were doing and document that, not what the middle class was doing, because they were disappearing. Having grown multi-million-dollar businesses, he used his Rolodex of contacts and went around the world, one resource to another, learning how the rich invested their monies in ways that other people do not. So he's not a financial advisor. He simply documents what he does, and if you want to follow, you can do so, but you do so at your own risk. But I'll tell you, we're learning how to build a blueprint for creating massive wealth over the next 5, 10, or 15 years. What's been working for the past 20 years will not be working in the future. So a sample of the lessons we've had so far. Why Buy Gold and Silver from Mike Maloney, has a great book, Rich Dad Advisor, huge value add lesson. How to become your own bank and really setting up your own bank or a family trust, if you will, and be able to utilize that instead of the banks that offer so much risk in today's environment. How to diversify overseas, how to improve your credit score to enable borrowing on good assets, and preparing for the worst, really, pulling together cash, gold and silver, extra food storage, even down to owning a gun to protect yourself and a bug out plan. The basics of buying stocks, and why you should stay away from some of the scam stocks that are out there. How to increase your cash flow to take advantage of these strategies. Yeah, a lot of us are limited budget, so how can you make some extra cash to do some of the investments? So that's really just a sample of what's on the inside of the Elevation Group. So we're here to wake some people up. The goal for all members of the Elevation Group is how do we empower people in these troubled economic times and turn it into a positive experience instead of one to be feared. We want to get the word out about what we have to offer in the Elevation Group. It's waking people up. It's changing lives. It's raising awareness. It's educating, empowering, and uniting. So I invite you to check out this next video. There's no scam here with the Elevation Group. Mike Dillard is a man with integrity, a man on a mission with a passion for growing his knowledge and his strategies for growing wealth so he can teach us. So what you do with it from here is up to you. Decide for yourself. Watch this video. For no obligation, you can learn more about what the Elevation Group is all about and how you can learn strategies that will help you profit in today's economic chaos. I've been a member for a year. I've absorbed every lesson. I've put strategies and practices into place, and I've really just elevated my knowledge and education to a level I've never seen. So I want you to navigate here to learn more about the Elevation Group from the master himself, Mike Dillard. The link is a bit.ly link, bit.ly/RYGMGR. And we'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.